Hello guys, welcome back to Cassette Confessions. We are in 1995 now. Nothing from 1994. The last video I think it was from 1993. And yeah, we skipped to 95 now. Nothing from 94, unfortunately. Although that may change down the line, I don't know really. But at the moment, for what I can recall, I checked all the dates and everything else, and there's nothing from. So nothing from 1994. So this is like a second tier thing, very much like a second phase thing. You can stuff from 1996 to 1993, and then you got stuff from 1995 to whenever, early 2000s. So it's like a steady little boat, steady thing. You know, there's just that year is absent, unfortunately. And in this video, we're looking at Gingerbread Man and Other Stories. So we're back with Rosie and Jim for the second time. This is the very first video to feature Pat Hutchins as the narrative owner. So this is of series 3 that came out in 94. 1994 the series aired. The 95, 96 VHS releases released to it. And these are the very first 5 episodes of Series 3. We're introduced to Pat Hutchins, who created Titch, who, in fairness, was one of my favourite narrative owners, interestingly. Because I always remember watching a lot of Pat Hutchins when I was young, especially the series of Rosie and Jim. That's always familiar for me. That's my sort of memories of the show. And stuff, it's a really good video. What kind of a call? No promos that start. There is a promo that is that was sort of used or mentioned, but I think, not getting to eventually some few videos down the line. But there's no promo on this one, unfortunately. We get the 5 episodes, first 5 episodes. So we get radio station. Pat being interviewed at a radio station, believe it or not, promoting a book. I think it's a book to Rosie and Jim actually. Pat, of course, was an author, illustrator. She did Titch, and she did like a story to a Rosie or something, like do a hen called Rosie or something like that. I don't know, back in the 70s. But she's well regarded. Well, she sadly passed away a few years ago actually. So I think it's a nice little memoriam, I think you'd say, with some of these videos, of course, just respect her. You know, what she presented, of course. Interestingly, yes. So we're back to radio station. It's an alright episode, really, to be honest. There are some good standard highlights in this video. It's a good one, but stuff radio station I can't remember the least about, really, due to its. I think because it's the first one, of course, it just flies by sometimes, you know, like flips up, it just covers your head sometimes. You sort of get that sometimes. I get it sometimes with a few bits and pieces, I think. I remember some certain episodes, but I can't remember like what the beginning one was or something like that. It's like that, really. I just don't know. It's just been interviewing a radio station that caused chaos, really. Not much about that I can remember. Next up we've got is Babies, and that's quite one I can actually remember, of course, where Pat goes to a nursery and the kids just... Well, it's like let's say, it's sort of daycare like type nursery for babies, of course. You know, for infants, of course. Play date, mother and child thing. It is, I think he called them actually. And it's just them interacting, with little kids, very much little babies, of course, baby baths and stuff, playing about. A lot of new babies. A bit strange, really. You know, it's like, well, you can get away with a lot of stuff with your kids to you at the time, you know, and stuff like that. And you might still do, actually, maybe, in today's television, maybe, in terms of kids, very much, but back then it was just like the norm, really, to be honest. You know, there'll be certain stuff they can actually include it, but, yeah, very much. But it's a good one, I still remember it fondly. Next up we've got is Steam Train, a famous one, well-known, Rosie gets to change over wet, very funny, with the water tower, everything else. Really good story, really good episode. It's one of my favourites actually out of that Pat Hutchins era. Very much. Quite a well-known one, famous one. Yes. It actually comes back eventually it sort of repeats itself and comes back. You know, there are certain stories that I like that maybe actually appear on certain other videos, of course, which I'll get to eventually down the line. I keep saying that, and that's just the thing. Really, that's just prophesizing what's happening in the series. Then we've got Barn Owl. Just another one, really. Another one I actually forgot about, really. You know, it's the same with radio station. It is quite there, really. It's I can't remember much about that one really, very much. You know, it doesn't really sink in. It's on radio stations sometimes. But the last one does. Gingerbread Man and Other Stories, where Pat goes to a bakery and basically learns how to make gingerbread, just gingerbread really, and also with different shapes and everything else. It's a fun way of doing it, of course. Buying Gingerbread Man, Rose and Jim do their own, along with like a version of Duck as well. And it's good. One thing to mention, of course, this VHS I've, in terms of chronologically, well, is it? No, I think it's included in the previous one, of course. It's just a Rosie and Jim thing I was thinking of. You know, I thought they had a different one, but I think they don't actually. They had a similar one with the Games and Songs VHS I covered back, you know, a while ago. So yes, this VHS is quite a well-known one. I do remember actually finding it once. I remember cleaning stuff out to go back in there eventually. But the cassettes were swapped with another Rosie and Jim video. But actually, I repackaged them, yeah, of course, and just placed the right tapes back in the right place, of course. That was just one thing, really. That's all. That's all. Tiny bit of information. How long last time I saw it, actually. You know, like in physical form, of course. But fair enough. So yeah, Rosie and Jim, Gingerbread Man of Stories from 1995. It's got Pat Hutchins in it, so it's the very first episode of that era, and there might be a little bit more eventually at some point. Who knows? Anyway, guys, as always, thanks for watching, and as always, see you for the next video. Bye.